All right, guys, we're going to talk about how to run your volume reports. And it's also the same for Success Club reports, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So basically, you're going to log into your back office and you're going to click My Business, My Downline, Sponsorship Drill Down. And it's going to pull up your list of your team. Then go to Edit Report and drop it to 5 levels down. And then do Format Report Display. Then you can get rid of all of these little things because you don't really need them in there. You don't need to see all of that stuff. Now, if you're doing Success Club, you would leave the current month Success Club highlighted, or if you're trying to find out your Success Club from the month before, then you would leave the prior month highlighted, and that's it. But for this report, I'm doing volume, so we don't need the current week's volume because I'm running everything from the month of March in what is, the Beachbody's March week or weeks. So we're going to do the previous week and all of the weeks before up to the current week -5. That's all of March's volume. Then I'm going to come down here and do Save Formatting. Then I'm going to switch the report to an Excel file because that's what I want, and I'm going to hit Save Report. Now what it's going to do is it's going to, Show Report, not Save Report. Show Report. It's going to save it over here to your downloads. So you can go to your downloads and click on it, and it will open up the Excel file, which I have open here. So what I want to do now is I don't need to know the levels down of how many people they are, so I delete this whole column just because I find it's easier to not work with that. Then I click on, here's the volume for one of the coaches in my organization. So here is her last 5 weeks of volume. I'm going to click on the column right next to it, or the cell right next to it, and I'm going to go up here and click the little sum button. And it's going to highlight all of that for me. Then just press enter and it gives me her volume. Now I'm going to click on that cell again and I'm going to copy it. And if you can see this little square right here, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to drag it all the way down as far as I can go. Now this might take just a minute, so I apologize. But I'm going to highlight everyone because I want to show you guys how you can see everyone and organize everyone, from the people who have negative volume all the way to the people who have 4,000 volume points and more. Now I personally have a few coaches who work their husbands' businesses, and I know who those people are, and I find their volumes and I combine them. You don't have to do that, but I do because it is work that they're putting in themselves. So there you go. I've highlighted everybody, and then voila, all of the volume totals are there. So now what I do is go, I should have hit the up, but so I grab, sorry, my computer is being a little finicky. Let me see if I can just do it this way. It's still going the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so I highlight everybody all the way back down again. And I'm sure there's probably a better way where you can highlight everybody in a easier manner, but for me, this is how I learned how to do it. I just scroll all the way down and highlight all of my columns. And it's organized, your back office report is organized by when people signed up. So, it's not organized by their last names or anything. You can organize it that way if you'd like to, but I don't. I just keep it the way that it is. All right, almost there. Sorry it's taking so long. Okay, so now that you have everybody highlighted, what I do is I go up to Data and click that and click Sort, and then you can actually choose how you want it done. So I'm going to sort it by column G and then do largest to smallest and click OK. And now my top volume earners are in this column. And you can see who has the most volume going all the way down. So now when you're doing your reports and you're doing those little banners and everything, you can separate it out by the people who have 3,000 volume points or more, 2,000 volume points, 1,000, 500 plus, 250 plus. All you have to do is just, when I do the volume, because I don't want to have to copy all of this information, I click this column here and I will actually cut it, and I'm going to put it over here. That way, when I want to highlight the person's name and their volume, I just click there and highlight it down. So, I just highlight everybody down as far as I'm going to, follow the volume. So let's say I'm just doing 1,000 PV and above, then I'll highlight everybody who has 1,000 PV and above, and I just copy and paste that into a text document or a Word document or into PicMonkey or however you want to do that, and I actually delete out their customer numbers. That's the only pain in the butt part, is you have to actually delete manually their numbers, but that's how you run a report, and that's how you find out who your volume earners are and how to sort them highest to lowest. So hopefully that helped you guys, and if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below. Thanks, guys.